Alright, here we go. Another episode of the Joey Arnold documentary by the Memes World Production. This is my reaction video to his documentary. This is episode number 5. Where is this? This kind of reminds me of the place I grew up in. I don't think it is. It might. I don't think it is. But it's very similar. I grew up in a ghetto in a trailer park in Oregon, in Forest Grove. We lived near some train tracks, just like these train tracks.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends, the Joey Oatmeal Arnold Show.
Hello, British man. This sort of looks like the Pacific University, which is in Forest Grove.
The year is 2012, the month is November. Joey spent his time working for his father landscaping and hanging around with his best pal Matt Kurtz.
Matt Kurtz. Hanging out with Matt Kurtz and his brother and other people over the years. Met them in 2007 at camp. I started working for the Salvation Army's camp in Boring, Oregon. Not so boring. And Matt hired me, and he saw something in me, and that was really good. So I will always be forever grateful for his friendship. That goes back to 2007.
This was also the year he was imprisoned for stopping a prank 911 call from his father Melvin's girlfriend, but that is a...
Yeah, I was in jail. Clip that, buddy. For all you haters out there, let everybody know that I was in jail. I was in prison.
A story for another day.
That's right. That's a story for another day. That's a reference to what that old lady said in Star Wars. The Force Awakens. That's episode number 7.
Written from Forest Grove to Vietnam, Joey became quite fond of a broad by the name of Joy Sanchez.
That's right. So I was talking to her on the internet. I started talking to her in, I want to say 2011, 2012. And I would talk to her sometimes on Skype, and she would encourage me to teach English in Vietnam or somewhere. And I ended up going to Vietnam eventually. I was thinking about it for many months, and eventually I did.
Joy Sanchez encouraged Arnold to teach English in Vietnam for many months, and he eventually got around to venturing to Asia in the year 2012.
That's right, 2012. And there's a picture of me and this other guy. But that's a story. It's a story for another time.
Joey Arnold's time in Vietnam was nothing short of extraordinary. The story has lots of emotional roller coasters and cliffhangers. It would be absolutely impossible for me to fit in the thousands of interviews and written testimony that we have gathered from the students, teachers, and acquaintances Joey has crossed in his path.
Wow.
On this episode, I'm going to touch on a few of the experiences you see during his time in Vietnam. Joey.
Oh, here's a picture of me in Hawaii in 2007.
Arnold suffered tragedy. He fell off the top of the world flat on his face and nobody was there to pick him up. He suffered long. He suffered loss. Some might say it's better to never have love at all than to loved and had lost and have loved and lost had.
Something like that. Whoa. I have not seen this picture. Wait a minute. What is this? What is this? Did I take that picture? Wow. This is a rare photo. I don't remember. I don't remember this photo. I think this photo is from 2013. Maybe. I don't know. No, I'm wrong. Probably 2015. This is probably at my room in Old Ink. It was a tattoo place in District 1 of Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon.
Living my life in a slow hill.
A slow hill. Part 5. Oh, look at that. Ooh, what a photo. Here I am. Where am I? This must be in 2013. This must have been the first apartment that I got in May of that year.
At the hotel.
Here I am at my apartment in Old Ink, 2015. This was probably my favorite and probably the best room I had, especially because it was at the center of the city. It was near the 23-9 park. It was next to the heart of the action because it was just a block away from Bouvian Street, where a lot of foreigners hang out, and it was a block away from the park where a lot of Vietnamese go to practice English, and it was near a lot of cafes and restaurants and travel agencies and businesses, and it was within walking distance. Like, I could go to the market, I could go to the mall, I could just walk around. I had a bicycle in 2015. It was really good. I had a few bicycles when I was in Vietnam, and my favorite one was probably the last one that I had. And it may still be there. The Lego man may still have my bike. That's what he said. I don't know if he wants to do an interview. Maybe someday.
I ain't seen the sun shine in 3 damn days.
Wow. Here is some of the stuff I was buying. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed drinking that and eating that. It's a banana. It's a lemon drink and an orange juice and a 7-Up. And whatever else. Bread, a little bit of bread. There I am, with my clothes hanging up on some of the stuff that I had. I had like wires that I hung up on the wall.
And whiskey.
Whiskey? Oh, look, I got a tripod and a chair at Old Ink. Here I am at the 23-9 park with some of the random people that would practice English. Here I am in District 1, probably on Bouvian Street. Probably hanging out with Anna Barbie and her mother. Circle K, but not the Circle K in District 4. This is a Circle K in District 1. There were so many different districts. I mean, Circle K's. Here I am with the A spa student. See, work there. And see would practice English with me at the 23-9 park. And this was just a block away from my room at Old Ink. I just get up and walk across the street where there's where you see a bus in the background. Go across the street from there and walk over to the park. And there I was. And I could just meet people, talk to people. And there was a lot of people that would talk to me all the time. I would go outside and people would want to talk to me all the time. And then I would go inside and go online. And then a lot of people would want to talk to me there too. And so it was a constant stuff happening. Because there were always people trying to get a hold of me. Mostly Vietnamese people knew me in Vietnam. I didn't talk to foreigners a lot, only a few times, and so the foreigners in Vietnam didn't really know me a lot. Only a few times, and that's it. Here I am with my roommate, Mr. Rick, who lived in District 12. He introduced me to the Leaf Pagoda. I had my first apartment in Saigon in May. That was after staying at the Saigon backpacking hostel in District 1, right next to the place where I ended up living later on at Old Ink. Old Ink was just like on the other side of that hostel. It's like a hotel. I was staying at a hostel, and then for like a month, and then I moved out to another district, like the Bintan district or something, and the cops came and said you cannot live here anymore. And after about 2 or 3 months, and then I went to another place in the Tan Binh district for like a week. And then the cops were like, "Oh, you can't stay here either." So then I had to move here with this guy you see now, Rick. That was his English name, Rick. And I got sick one time around July. This was after visiting Dalat City. I went to Dalat City with a school that I was working with, Tan Phan. And that was a good trip. It was like a vacation. And then they fired me. And then there was another school too that fired me too. New Star. It was the other New Star. It was the second New Star that I was working with, and both of them fired me, and that was happening all around the same time, around July of 2013. That's my first full year in Vietnam. It was 2013, and so it was kind of in the middle of that first year that some of that was happening, and so I went to Dalat with a school. They fired me, and then the other school fired me, and then I got sick. I got a little sick. Maybe it was from mosquitoes. At least that's what they said. And I was getting these like boils or goosebumps like things all over my body because of it, because of whatever it was. And then I eventually, after about a week or two, I had to go to the hospital. That was late in July of that year, and then I got better after about 5 days, and then I had to move out of that first apartment. Then I was in the other one, and then I was in this third apartment with this guy in the blue, and after that, I went to another place, and so on and so forth. A lot of things happened, but even just that first year in 2013, a lot of things happened, and went to Cambodia in August for a visa run. I go there, make a new visa for my passport, and then I come back. And it takes a day, and that happened probably early in August or the second week, and then I was here. I moved in with this guy, Rick, in the blue. Probably the third or fourth week of August, and around that time he started taking me to the Leaf Pagoda, and this is one of the pictures of me hanging out with him and some of the other students that were in the English club. And there were a few English clubs, and I would go to some of them sometimes. This one was probably on Tuesday and Thursday mornings at 8:30 a.m. to 10 or 11 or something. And then there's the whole Leaf Pagoda story. It started with me going to the pagoda in August of 2013, and this guy in the blue was the guy that introduced me to the pagoda, and it all started there, and it all ended in March of 2014 mostly. And the one guy that got me to leave was this other man named Dietrin. Di? How do I say his name? Dietrin.
I put your picture away.
Oh no. Here is, I believe this is Hanoi Anna. I was hesitating because I was trying to remember my nickname for her. I had a nickname because there is another Anna. Anna's a pretty common English name.
Sat down and cried today.
So there is a little bit of a story that we could get into with her. And I think it's a good story, but then it turned into a bad story. And so perhaps she would be on my haters group list. Haters group. I mean, what am I saying? Haters list. Okay. Get it right, Joey Arnold. Okay, so I would want to dive into the different people that may have beef with me, who may hate me, who may dislike me, who may want to disown me and disassociate with me. That would include a lot of different people, and she might be one of them. Even though I don't have a problem with her, she may have a problem with me. May or may not, I don't know. But I assume, based on what I know, based on what happened, and it started out pretty good. I came to Vietnam in 2012, and she started writing to me. Found me somewhere online, or I found her or something. But she wanted to help out, and so eventually she started taking me around in Hanoi. I would go to Hanoi, and this was like early in 2013. This was like during my second month in Vietnam. I was looking for work, and she was helping me find work, and she spent a lot of time helping me, and I'm happy about that. But now looking back, she may not be happy, and it would be really good for her to tell the world her side of the story, and she can talk about that. But that would be a story. It would be a story for another time. But she did help me. She helped me a lot, and I'm happy about that.
Vietnam brings many new faces into Joey Oatmeal Arnold's life. He has several love affairs throughout his time as a teacher in...
Several different affairs. Oh, Memes World Production. Talk about my love life. This is a spin-off class from the Leaf Pagoda. It's loosely connected, or maybe not connected. But my roommate, Rick, he was going to the pagoda, and he would also go to this group. And he took me to this group a few times in September of 2013. That was my first year. First full year, I mean.
Vietnam. The locals are quite smitten.
Wait, hold on. I should probably listen to what the narrator is saying. I'm interrupting the narrator.
Several love affairs throughout his time as a teacher in Vietnam. The locals are quite smitten with the only one original oatmeal. Because, as you might have gathered, there can only be one original oatmeal.
That's right. And never mind this other girl who was a volunteer at the pagoda, and she was from like Malaysia. You can probably find her. I may have links to her, and then you could try to contact her and be like, what do you think? What do you remember? She only met me that one time, and I took a picture. I got a picture with her because I like taking pictures with people, and so I would do that as often as I could.
He clowned his way through first groove trailer parks. He flew his way to Vietnam.
Yeah, I flew my way to Vietnam. Let's go back.
He clowned his way through first groove.
Okay, here I am in Dalat City with one of the other teachers. We were both working for that school, and I think I met her during that trip to Dalat City. That was probably the first time I knew her, and we became friends.
Trailer parks. He flew his way to Vietnam, and he can quote that too. Nothing can stop Oatmeal Joey Arnold.
Nothing can stop Oatmeal Joey Arnold. Nothing can stop anybody who has a determination to have a smile like that. Is kind of scary.
Now let's rewind a little bit to the start. Joey made it to Vietnam. Halfway across the world, he could start over.
To start over, perhaps. Perhaps I was starting over. Who is this British guy, anyways?
He was unstoppable. It was like he was a celebrity.
She is tired, so I'm gonna hit her. Okay.
Oh no, you're abusing a woman, just like you did in 2012, and then she locked you up in prison, in jail in 2012, that one time. She is a tiger, so I'm gonna cook her and eat her up, because I'm an African. What did you say? Joey Arnold? I said she's a tiger. I'm gonna get here. I'm gonna slap her until she wakes up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up, man. Wake up, woman. I ain't no sexist. I hate everybody equally. I'm an equalist. I'm the equalizer. Watch out, Christian Bale. I'm the equalizer. I'm the energizer bunny. I keep on going and going and going until I'm gone. Let me show you how hard I can slap. I was slapping bitches before Will Smith. So bring it on, motherfuckers.
Aw. Hey.
Make it stop, make it stop, make it stop, make it stop.
Joey Arnold formed thousands of new relationships while in Vietnam. He went from the goofy kid with the camcorder to a local star.
Wow.
The sexy American teacher.
The sexy American teacher. Hello. How you doing? Ăn có khỏe không? Ăn khỏe không? Khỏe không? Trời ơi.
Joey first landed himself in Saigon, Vietnam, where he was trying to get a job teaching but couldn't at first, so he washed dishes. And he washed them down well, I might add.
Tôi ăn carrot. Tôi ăn carrot. You can go down. You see that mark above the A? Go down. Care. Deep voice. Carrot. High voice. The line above the O goes up. You go up with your voice. Carrot. Tôi ăn carrot. I eat carrot. In Old Ink. I almost forgot the name of that place I stayed at. How could I forget? I was there, after all.
He started slowly working his way up to becoming the top English teacher in Vietnam, working with various schools.
That's right. I was bigger than Coyote. Let me say that again. What am I saying? Wow. I was bigger than the one and only Kyle York. That's right, Kyle York ain't had nothing on me, but some people don't. Or one person was like, Kyle York wanted to know who you are. That's right. And I believe it's true. I think it was David Lynch, whatever his name is, Mr. David Lynch, Lyons, whatever his last name is. It might have been him. It might have been somebody else. Probably him. And he messaged me on Facebook a few times. And he was like, "Yeah, did you know Kyle York? You know, the guy from New York who became a famous Vietnamese singer." He was like, "Hey man, I saw this kid walking down the street, and I was like, who is that guy? Who is Oatmeal? So go find him. Go interrogate Kyle York and be like, who are you? And do you remember that kid? What do you think about him? Go interrogate Mr. Duncan. Mr. Duncan, the English teacher. Be like, hey, Duncan. You remember Oatmeal? Let's get all the member berries out of the way. Remember Oatmeal? Remember the Arnold Mister? Remember the Arnold Arnold? Remember the member berries? Gotta love the member berries. I love watching my mouth move. Am I in love with myself? I'm a solo sexual, a bisexual, instead of a homosexual or heterosexual. I'm a oatmeal doctor. So, iJustine, you remember me? Cal York, remember me? Mr. Duncan, remember me? And whoever else out there, remember me? Hey there. Hey there. Remember me? Hey, you remember me? Hey, you remember me? Anyway, so different people know me. Different people knew me. Some people knew me more than others. A lot of people have misperceptions of me, and so on and so forth. It's pretty normal for a lot of people, but it's weird. It's normal. It's crazy. It's good. It's nice. Whatever. Let's go back to the documentary episode. What episode is it? Episode 5 or 6? Whatever I said at the beginning of this video. Episode 5.
Man, and I want to go up and I want to do some things. And I remember one time I went to New York City in 2005. And
Wow, it was actually 2004. Get your facts right. Well, it was 2004. Then we saw the ball drop. We saw the ball drop in New York City, and then it was 2005. There was a lot of people. That was the one time I went to New York City.
There's so many taxis and so many policemen, and people are just like, yeah, you see, I'm from New York City, man. I'm gonna go and do some things.
I'm from New York City, man. There's a couple different accents in New York City. I think that I can't do it. I need to work on my impressions and everything. Tiffany Cumbo said I should be a comedian. She probably said that in 95. I was 10. And other people said it too over the years. And I think I am sometimes a little funny. Maybe I'm a failed comedian. I think about that sometimes. And I think that I should work on my impressions, and characters and everything. I should work on my jokes, my stand-up, and I would talk to people about it sometimes. I think that I want to do a lot of things. I've done a lot of things, and I don't make an emphasis on comedy. I have a lot of mixed emotions about that. Don't get me started. As Rodney Dangerfield would always say, the economy is so bad. Yeah. So, let's not talk about New York City because it's already crazy, you know. And Red Dog is really jealous. Hey man, stop talking about New York City, man. I'm from New York City. I'm Mickey Moore, Big Red Dog. The character of Red Dog has a deeper voice, but I created the character when I was 15, and my voice now is a lot different. So it's like, how do I continue his voice? I don't know. I gotta work on that. You better work, bitch, as Britney Spears likes to say. Get to work. Get to work, bitch. It's wrong.
I got so many different things to do that they're always so busy, and some of them like to eat pepperoni pizza. Oh man, and I feel like some of them come from the mafia and are a little Italian.
Totally true. But there are people that are like, don't say that. Don't say that. It would be a shame if something would have happened to your mother. So stop talking crap about me and my friends in New York. Or else it'll be a shame. What if something would have happened to little Susie at the school accidentally? I'm not saying anything. Or something might happen to little Billy Baker. Little Billy Baker and his mother.
Mamma mia! I'm from Italia, and now I live in New York. You know.
You're from Italia? What does that mean?
I want to make trouble in my neighborhood, like Will Smith.
Wow! Reference to Will Smith.
You know, Will Smith here. He's an African American.
Is he?
African Americans, they talk in a really exciting way.
Welcome to Earth. Will Smith, Independence Day, 96, 97, whatever it was. He's fighting the alien in that movie, Independence Day, and he's like, "Welcome to Earth." Something like that. You get the G's. You get the G's.
Because like maybe they're more outgoing than other people, so they just they like to tell everybody what's happening. Yeah, man, I'm Will Smith.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna slap you, silly. If you say one more thing about my horror of a wife.
And I'm in the hood, and I'm gonna tell you, man, what is going on. Oh man, I saw the cops there, and they're coming by, and I don't know what they're doing, but man, I feel like I'm moving up in society, man. I'm
moving on up, moving on up, moving on up, moving on up, day by day.
I'm gonna make something of myself because I'm Will Smith.
When Joey Arnold first moved to Vietnam, he was fired in his first 6 days by the new star English Jewel. That was their loss, but Joey's first task to failure.
Perhaps I wasn't really good, and perhaps I was improving. So it's like, on one hand, people are correct when they say Joey Arnold sucks. Sucks. And on the other hand, let's continue watching this.
There was never steady work for Joey Arnold.
Never steady. Never steady work. Off and on. A lot of things were happening in and out like a rodeo. A one-night stand rodeo. In and out.
Arnold in Vietnam. They bounced him around from stool to stool like a ping pong ball.
I was a ping pong. with the zing-zongs, with the goo-gaws. Trying to say a Vietnamese word or a Chinese name because they have funny names. Jingzong, Jingzong, Wing Wei, I don't know. I can't. Yay! And the crowd goes wild.
The more he was ostrich-sized, the more he fought harder to teach, the more he fought harder to learn. It didn't matter how many bikes Kathy stole from him.
That's right. It doesn't matter. Steal them all. I'll just get another one. I'll just get another one. I'll just get another one. When I grow up, I want to be fat, like the Red Letter Media people.
He was determined to teach.
Another student.
He was determined to love.
Did I love? No. Almost. Kind of thought about it. I thought about it. But generally, I was not making time for that.
Joe Oatmeal lover is a teacher, and Joy Oatmeal Arnold is a lover.
I'm a lover and a hater. Mostly a lover.
So, if you see a beautiful girl, you can say to her, mine was designed to go into yours. Hey, you want to test out the hardware?
That's right. I'm gonna test out the hardware. Gonna make sure it works. Gotta rent it before you buy it. Gotta test it out. Let's go on a tailspin. Let's go on a test drive. Let's go on a tailspin. Tailspin? Tailspin. Da 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 da. Wait. Oh. Da 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 da. No, that's the DuckTales. Right. Tailspin was another cartoon. It was a spin-off of the DuckTales. Da 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 da. Sound like a mystery. Let's rewrite history. Literally in the lyrics of the DuckTales theme song. That little cartoon from the 80s, from the 90s, whenever it was. It says, rewrite history.
It'd be a wonderful thing, and if you say it to somebody you love, maybe you'll get some.
That's right, maybe you will get some love by throwing that little pickup line into their face, and maybe they'll return and give you a Will Smith to your wave, to your wife, to your face. Hide your wife, hide your kids. It's Joey Arnold coming to town. Everybody loves Oatmeal. No, everybody hates Oatmeal. Everybody hates Joey. Forget about Chris Rock. Here comes Will Smith. He's coming to town. He knows what you are saying. He knows what you are doing. He's gonna hit you in the face because he is screwing himself and checking into a mental institution, or so they say.
Tonight.
That's right, tonight. I wanted to say, what was I saying earlier? Like, rewrite history. The theme song of the, what was it called again? Tailspin? No, the other one. With the ducks. Oh, yeah, I remember now. The DuckTales. The lyrics in that song, the DuckTales, rewrite history, it's like, some people are rewriting history. Some people do that. And it's a scary thing. That's why I always try to copy my stuff so that people can't rewrite my history. So I always try to keep a copy, as many copies as I can of my content, my videos and articles and everything, because There are people out there trying to rewrite history. And they do that a lot. So you gotta protect your history. So if you want to rewrite your history, here's what you gotta do. History is a wonderful thing, and you want to protect your history. So please, with Rewrite History Pros, you can always protect your history with Rewrite History Pros. You can always do this. You get the best stuff. Just call 1-800 get the Rewrite History. protectyourhistory.com. You can always get your history protected. If you're tired of people losing your history or rewriting your history, come to us come to protectthehistory.com. Thank you. My name is Ben Shapiro. That was terrible, but oh well. I just wanted to do that because I think it's kind of funny, that little Ben Shapiro little thing. That little joke. There's a joke, a little meme going around about him always advertising. I think it's funny. I do. Oh, you are? Nice hat. Let's see. Rules to improving your spelling. Overemphasize pronunciation out loud while spelling. That's why I kind of do that. Silent E changes the vowels in a word. Mirror new words. Doodle the new words. Jot down the keywords while reading. Keep a spelling journal. This was filmed on the 28th of September of 2014. And that means it was a few days before that thing at Circle K. Just a few days before that Circle K story, I was filming this. And this was probably not the last video that I made with this group. The DLL International group. Those people. And it was good. It was good. I enjoyed making those videos. These videos. This is one of the videos. And it was good. It was good for me. I don't know if it was good enough for them because they wanted something really good. I made the videos, and they uploaded these videos to their YouTube, and they probably wanted millions of views. They wanted something really, really big because these videos were meant to promote their stuff, their content, and everything. And it got some views. I think it was okay, but it was probably not as good as they would hope for. And it was probably part of it was probably my fault because I'm just a little pile of oatmeal. Doodle.
Joanne told English anywhere he could. Working 15-hour days and constantly riding cars on his bike to teach English in different regions of Vietnam. He taught with the fellowship youth group. It was his roommate Rick that told Joey about the job at the Leaf Pagoda.
That's right. I spoke too soon earlier in this video. I was talking about this earlier in this video in my reaction video. I talked about this guy in the blue, Rick, who lived in District 12 and told me about the pagoda in August 2013.
He taught as an English teacher at the fellowship youth group. He taught for a year with the Leaf Pagoda.
Yeah, so I was teaching English with the fellowship youth group. That's FYG. and I was teaching English at the pagoda. I was teaching English at different places at different times, and sometimes a bunch of places at the same time. At different times, it was like, it was just like a bunch of different things happening at the same time. And here I am with Hanoi Anna. I call her that because I met her in Hanoi.
The following year in 2013 he taught at Windsor, hence high school at the after-school program. From there he went and taught at the Foo Duck Kids School. In 2014 he completed teaching at the Saigon Cuisine School. How many Vietnamese people does one man need to teach English to in order to be respected?
That's right. And if you zoom out a little, let's go backwards.
Any Vietnamese people does one man need to teach English to in order to...
Okay, zoom out from the photo, and you can see this girl named Tiffany, her English name, Tiffany. So this was in District 12 around July, probably in July of 2013. I went there one day. It was really random. I only hung out with this group of people one day. I got a random comment on my Facebook because I was just talking about stuff as I usually do, and they contacted me randomly, and they kind of ran into me and said, "Hey, come on over." And I came over. We had a meal, and it was a good meal. And I drew her a picture. You can see the girl in this picture is holding a paper. I drew that, and the other girl, I drew a picture for her too. And later on, they may have got mad at me for something, maybe. I forget exactly what happened. If you could contact them, they may have a story too. A lot of people have stories like it's like everybody hates me. Like there's like drama everywhere, all the time. Drama this, drama that, this person, that person, this thing, that thing, like all the time. So don't get me started on that.
To be respected.
Yeah. How do I get some respect now? I want some respect. Channeling Rodney Dangerfield. I don't get no respect. I don't get no respect. I'm Rodney Danger. I am the danger. I am the danger. Danger don't come knocking. I am the danger. What are you talking about? I don't get no respect here. I'm Rodney Dangerfield.
One might say one or two, at the very least three, but you see, Oatmeal, Joy Arnold, our hero, taught hundreds of thousands of people the English language, most for free.
Millions of people, billions of people. On top billions and millions of trillions. And I was teaching English in Vietnam. I was teaching English on the mall. I was teaching English on the slums. I was teaching thousands of millions and billions of people. And then I was teaching English to millions and billions and trillions, and then even thousands of people. And then even hundreds of people. I was teaching so many people. My eyes were coming in. I was teaching on my head, I was teasing on my balls. What's going on here? What was I doing? I was losing my mind, and I was doing it, and not getting no respect.
When you go down to the local Vietnamese food joint in your city or town, the odds are Oatmeal Joey Arnold taught the woman or gentleman behind the counter how to speak English and take your order. Some might call that admirable. Some might call it crazy. Some might call it Joey Oatmeal Arnold.
I'm so excited!
Whoa. This is 2019 in Washington State. When my brother came.
And I just can't hide it.
I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't know. I swear, the background music is gonna take down my channel. I'm getting strikes. Videos are being taken down. YouTube is taking me down again. YouTube took me down in 2017 and 2018. I keep coming back. I have to make a new account. Gotta make a new channel on YouTube, on Facebook, Twitter, and everywhere. I keep coming back. I come back. You knock me down, I come back. Please copy my video. Please download my video before it is taken down. So excited. I'm so excited. Look at that. I'm so excited. You can't hide it. Oh. I think I recognize the music a little bit. It might be a cover, but it could still get copyrighted. What are you gonna say now, Joey? Okay. Okay, what else? Huh. Really? What else do you got? Look at that face. Face only a mother could live. I see that you're so blue. I'm wearing blue. Wow. What else do you got? I was blue, I was blue, I was blue, and I was dead, I was red, I was doing, on a real, I'ma come into your body. Arnold Attic and Means World event. That's rad. Thank you for watching another episode of the Arnold documentary where we dive into who is this guy? Why is Oatmeal Joey Arnold making trouble in his neighborhood? What is this guy doing with Bowser and Solid Snake of the Metal Gear Saga? Who is this Oatmeal Joey Arnold? I'm trying to figure out. We're trying to get to the bottom of this weirdo from the ghetto, born and raised, making trouble in his neighborhood. Who is Oatmeal Joey Arnold? Why does he have an obsession over all these dead people? Is he killing people like Fred and Tiffany and Blake and Dick, and Jim and Wolfie and Blake Webb and Jim Ewing? Who is it? Josh Ewing? That's right, Josh Ewing. And who else died? A lot of people. And sometimes he feels like he's at blame, that he's to blame. He's a man. He's a boy. He's a dude. Oatmeal Joey Arnold's making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight on Facebook, and everybody got scared and said, we gotta unperson him. We gotta kick him out and get him the hell out of here. We gotta kick him out and tell him this is hate space and this does not belong anywhere. We gotta push him off and into a black market, because that's what happens when you kick people off. You create a rift in reality, and it starts to make trouble. Rick and Morty will tell you all about that. It's a terrible and scary and lovable thing to do when you're doing things like that. Well, it's been about an hour. I've been reviewing a video that's only 10 minutes. Only 10 minutes, and my reaction is about a lot longer than that. Well, I mean, give or take, whatever, it's long. So we're about all out of time for now. If you hate me, let me know and contact us, because we want to hear from you. we might be making some videos and you might be able to be in the next episode or another episode or something. All you gotta do is let us know how bad I am. You can even lie. I'm not gonna know whether or not you're being honest or not. I don't know. Because you know, life is very complex and everything. So, till next time. Bye.